about, and I say curious a lot because Gemini is a very curious sign, and it ruling over your third house. You're going to just want to know a lot of things about your close environment, how you were brought up, how you were raised, things that are in your immediate environment as far as, what's in your locality. That's why you probably will want to just get involved within things that are more on a social level. That's very not too deep here, but keeping the tempo very just fun and kind of easy, relaxed, and with what communication is being shared. But there'll be this need for stimulation, for mental stimulation, amongst wanting to have certain experiences that are just fun and exciting with siblings and, within your neighborhood. And if you're an Aries Ascendant, your fourth house will be ruled by Cancer. So this is in relationship and connection with your mother. So your mom or any kind of maternal figure in your life was very nurturing, generally speaking, and provided this sense of hospitality that allowed you to feel comforted. So your roots or your connection or your home vibe was definitely one that you found a lot of nurturing to go back to, which, your fourth house ruled by Cancer, not only your mom or maternal figure could have been one that got you through the rough times or was a shoulder to cry or lean on. Aries, your home life entailed this energy because this is your fourth house, this is your roots, this is your upbringing. So home for you was a place where you could go back and get the nurturing you wanted and allowed for any kind of healing to take place through the family, through that maternal feminine quality. And also you have this anchor that is basically holding you down to the feminine, which is where you get your sense of being able to slow down here. So generally, if you're an Aries Ascendant, things move very quickly and fast for you, but you're able to get a sense of relaxation and slow down a little bit when you do get around those maternal figures that feel comforted by your upbringing of being home in an environment where you're able to slow down and relax and basically feel that nurturing quality and to be healed in the process. So also there's a lot of reflection that goes on within home, and there's a lot of being able to self-express yourself to these maternal figures that make you feel at home. So when I say that, you're able to basically be vulnerable at home and to these maternal figures in your life that do anchor and slow your energy down when needed, you're able to reflect and express some of the things that you wouldn't normally be able to express to in the community, with Gemini ruling your third house, or to siblings. This is where you can get a little more deeper and a little more comfortable with sharing some of your vulnerabilities, is within home and family like environments that have that similar, some of that similar vibe to it, or around any maternal figure that allows for you to kind of anchor down and be reflective of your emotions and some of the slower internal processes that you kind of just keep to yourself or aren't able to express in a social setting, so to say. And then we go to your 5th house. As an Aries Ascendant, generally you'll have Leo ruling your 5th house. And Leo is the natural ruler over the 5th house. So with Leo ruling your 5th house, this is definitely going to be a area of your life where you can play, and anything that comes exciting to you as far as any creative projects or expressing yourself creatively, you're able to do it in a really authentic way here. And also, you're great with first dates or getting to know somebody on a superficial level and making people feel comfortable around you. With Leo ruling your 5th house, people are able to generally be themselves around you as an Aries Ascendant, because it makes you very happy and sustained when people can represent themselves in a very authentic way. You appreciate that. You find that there's some confidence for others to be able to do that. You respect that in others, and this brings you joy. And this is the kind of company you want around you, and this is what makes you feel creative. This is the kind of energy you can draw from. I mean, if anybody's going to say be yourself, it's going to come from an Aries Ascendant. Aries Ascendant people with Leo ruling your 5th house, you get so much pleasure and joy out of being around company that is able to drop their guard and to really be themselves, honestly. You just really dig that about others with Leo ruling your 5th house. And this can really draw back in that childlike innocence, and that frees you up to be creative and express yourself. And it just really infiltrates and really just almost charges the love inside you, and that brings you back to the heart center here. So also, 5th house being ruled by Leo, when you like to win. And when I say win, I mean Aries, you're already a competitive sign, but with Leo ruling your 5th house, competition is fun for you. Not so much in a way where you have to win, but it's exciting for you. So expect that as an Aries Ascendant. And also, I would say, along with Leo ruling your 5th house, when you first get to know somebody, or like as far as a romantic connection, you like the first stages where it's superficial. And I would have to say that when it gets deeper, it gets less exciting. You like the beginning stages of love, I would have to say, Aries Ascendants. So then we go to your 6th house, and as an Aries Ascendant, the natural ruler is Virgo. And with Virgo ruling your 6th house, Aries, you really have it together as far as a schedule, as far as sticking to routine. I mean, Aries ascendants are really set up here to win because all of the natural house rulers are ruled by its natural sign, element, and energy here. So with the sixth house being ruled by Virgo, generally you'll have good health because you'll have a good regime of working out, taking care of your body. You'll have a good general, you know, knack for just knowing what to do when it comes to applying your energy to physically keeping yourself fit, or what to eat. I don't consider you to be a lazy sign here with Aries as your ascendant, and you'll definitely have your schedule here lined out for you to conquer, and you'll definitely conquer it here. With Virgo ruling your sixth house, you'll be very organized when it comes to your day. And whether you get 2 or 4 or 6 hours of sleep during a day, everything that you have planned, whether you have 1, 2, or 3 jobs, you'll definitely have that energy,